this is Jim Lakey with news and announcements for St. John and Maxville, Kansas on cable channel 3 and sandylandcenter.org, our website. Well, we're glad to be back on the air, and because of global warming, we haven't been able to open the Shepherd Center with the 14 below temperature and the snow all over everything. But now we're able to get in at least and do the news. So we're glad to be back on the air, and we hope that you're all listening to find out, because we have lots of announcements. Today is Friday, it's the 11th of February, and it'll be a blistering 35 at noontime, which seems like a warm day compared to what we see. And it really gets better from there. I just love this forecast, and I certainly hope it comes out right. We're going to have sunny days for the next 6 days. We have 42 for the high today, 50 for Saturday, 56 for Sunday, 56 for Monday, 60 for Tuesday, and 64 for Wednesday. So break out your swimsuits and sunbathing outfits. If it keeps going like that, we ought to be 80 by a week. But that's a wonderful change, and I hope that this is the last of the cold weather that we see, although my operator, the groundhog, is saying, no, it's going to get more cold. Anyway, no one for a happy birthday today, but happy birthday tomorrow to Sherry Kanoki, and on Sunday, happy birthday to Melinda Davis and Christy Snyder. Well, there are a lot of things that are going to happen, particularly on Channel 3. So Sunday at 3:50, it's USD 350 School Board at 1 o'clock Sunday afternoon on Channel 3. And before that is the First Baptist Church live at 11 for their service Sunday. And then at 6:30 in the evening, the Antrim United Methodist Church rebroadcast from the morning, and that'll be at 6:30 in the evening. So there's plenty to watch. You could just stay right on Channel 3 practically all day Sunday, and it would be a good show. Now, the county commissioners are meeting Monday as usual, and so after the news on 6:30 Monday, we'll have the county commissioners meeting. That would be broadcast from the morning. And then on Tuesday, the city council is at it again, and they are having their meeting at 7 o'clock live. And it's a good idea to watch the county commissioners meeting and the city council, so that you don't get in the position of some people who say, nobody ever told us what we were going to do. Because sometimes I think the city council comes up with the same thing to talk about several times in a row, and it shouldn't take that long, but at least it gives everybody a chance to know what's happening. Anyway, county commissioners meeting and city council. And then on Thursday, there is a real special event at the library, and it's the 24th from 6 to 8. And Barry Jones, the visitor supervisor or director for Quivira, will be speaking at the library, and he's going to tell us about Quivira and all the good things to see and all the birds that are there. And he's going to talk for 2 hours. He'll probably take questions. And it's something you really shouldn't miss if you're here right in the middle of one of the world-class bird places and you never go there. It reminds me of people who used to live in Plymouth County, where I live, who had never been to Plymouth to see the Plymouth Rock. And it's only 10 miles away. Anyway, you don't want to miss that. It's sponsored by the Science Museum and the library. And it's a great program. And so I hope that people will make sure they realize that it's there and attend on February 24th, which is a Thursday next week. Then we've been announcing this, but you can't announce a good thing too many times. And Friday night is Mexican buffet night at the place in Hudson, with a Wheatland Cafe, and they have make your own taco and tostito and enchilada, and most of you know the difference between those, even though I may not. They have cheese, pork, and chicken. It's 5:30 in the evening to 8:30, and so you got a buffet night. Also, they have Saturday barbecue buffet from 5:30 to 8:30. And they have pulled brisket, pork, and ribs, baked beans, coleslaw, scalloped potato, macaroni, and cheese. And if you're hungry, I can't think of a better place to go than Wheatland Cafe and try that out. Now, the Sunflowers are having a Valentine tea for seniors at the Sunflower Center on February 14th, which is Monday, at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And Anna Minnis is presenting a program, and they're going to have cookies and tea, and it sounds like a fun thing. Most of us like cookies, I know from the Shepherd Center, we're cookie people, and don't turn down an opportunity to have some good cookies. That's wasting a square. Then on Monday the 21st is President's Day, and they're having a shopping trip to Pratt, and it's discount day at Alco. So they're going to leave St. John at 1:15. They will pick people up who have needed a ride and you need to get picked up around 1. And they return to St. John after supper at Woody's. The fee for the trip is $7, but you have to buy your own lunch at Woody's too. Now we have some announcements from the school and the menus. And let's see what we've got here. We've got Friday at 4 o'clock in the afternoon is high school basketball away at Victoria. And then on Saturday is an ACT exam and the State Scholars Bowl. And then on Monday is elementary Valentine parties at the school at 2:30. And then at 4:30, high school basketball at home against Kinsley. And then on Tuesday, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, high school basketball away at Bushton. And then we have what's for lunch at the school, USD 350. They're having fish and french fries today. On Monday, they're having chicken fajitas, lettuce and tomato. And on Tuesday, corn dogs and tater tots, and a favorite of everyone, spaghetti and tossed salad on Wednesday. And then our final announcement is the menu of our friends in Maxville. And they're always good to make sure we have their menu. And we recommend for seniors to check out the VIP Center and take part in their fellowship lunch. It gets all the crew together, you get to talk and have a lunch, and why sit at home and watch the wall when you could go down and find out what's going on with your friends. So on Friday, tomorrow, or today, they're having Brunswick stew, and with vegetables in the stew. And then on Monday, they're having chicken pot pie. Tuesday, Swiss steak with tomatoes and potato rounds. And then on Wednesday, creamy noodles and ham. I can't see how anyone can lose weight around these two towns with all these good dinners and meals that we have. Well, we're glad to be back on the air. We hope we don't have any more glaciers or things like we've had the last couple of weeks. I'm sure you all agree. And we have a special word of the day. Two can't live as cheaply as one unless it's a dog and his flea. This is Jim Lakey, hoping you have a great Friday and a great weekend.